Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean.
Alright.
And this is Everyday Food Reviews. And today, we haven't got the board because we're at Sean's house and I didn't take it to work.
Yeah, John had two things to remember. He had the board.
The intro board.
And he had a t-shirt to change into.
Yeah, for me, because I don't like what,
So that's why John's borrowing my t-shirt.
Right then, but today, we have another BCAA energy drink.
Yep, we've got XTEND Energy, and we've got 3 flavours. We've got lemon ice,
Knockout Fruit Punch,
and
Blueberry Lemonade.
Yeah,
which actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I think save that one till last.
Yeah.
This one I've had before.
Yeah,
and this one affected. It influenced my statement in the USMBCA Power Punch video when I said...
which we didn't like.
Yeah, I said, I think that's just the BCAAs that make it taste rather foul.
Okay.
So John's been looking forward to this. We've had this for a while because...
So the USN Power Punch actually had...
Just checking my phone.
Yeah. Sorry, we've ordered food for another video, which will be before this video.
Yeah, it'll go live before this one.
Yeah. So, yeah, in the USN Power Punch drinks, there was only 5 grams of BCAAs.
5.5 grams in a 330ml can.
And these have 7 grams.
7 grams in a 473ml can. Which it's a similar ratio. I think it's a little bit lower. But these, I know, are quite highly regarded as far as BCAA energy drinks go. People say they taste good. But they are naturally flavoured and they are BCAA energy drinks. They're sugar-free and they've not got as much caffeine in them as usual energy drinks. They've got 26 milligrams per 100 mil. It doesn't tell you that on the can, I don't think. But it just says
125 milligrams in the whole can.
In one can, which is, a can and a half of Red Bull, 250 mil. So, right, we'll get into it. We've got the little glasses so we can get through all 3 and save some for tomorrow. We want to savour this. This one's clear, but it's also lemon flavour, so I don't know if the others are clear. I've only had them out of the can before, and I've only had this one, so... Excuse me. It's,
That doesn't smell incredible.
Is that cloudy or is that condensation? I think it's a bit of both. A little bit of both. It's a little bit cloudy. There's a bit of condensation. Cheers.
This doesn't smell good already.
See, it smells of lemonade, but it smells like sort of gone off, sort of earthy lemonade.
Yeah.
But it is also full of electrolytes, which is why it tastes quite salty. It's kind of sweet, salty, and sour. In that sense, it's rather balanced.
Balanced isn't the word I was...
No, I don't enjoy the taste of BCAAs. I think it's just... And electrolytes as well, you need sort of much stronger artificial flavours to cover those up.
Yeah, I think your flavour technology needs to be on point.
Yeah.
To hide.
It
needs to be on point anyway to hide the copious amounts of caffeine in the cans usually.
Yeah.
But then when you're adding BCAAs and electrolytes, it's like it needs to be so good. And
but with natural flavours, you are somewhat limited, and the sort of more health conscious people might still enjoy this because it does have no natural flavours. The best use case I could think of for this would be, if you're on the go a lot, you go to the gym, you can keep a couple of these in your car for if you want to have a BCAA supplement and you've got your shaker full of protein and nowhere to wash it out or something like that. You can have a can of this instead.
That's the only thing that you could, if you really needed to, like you say, and shakers, you've only got one shaker or something, and it's full of powder ready for some milk or water for your protein shake, and you'd have to smash this after a workout because you can't savour that and enjoy it.
Or before, because the caffeine, it does have caffeine in. Yeah, we'll try the next one. I think if you can get past the sort of salty taste of the electrolytes, it's definitely not as bad as the USM Power Punch. But it is noticeably more salty.
Yeah.
So this is the fruit punch flavour.
Knockout fruit punch.
It's clear again, so we'd expect the blueberry lemonade one to be clear as well. I'm hoping, because this is going to be a more...
Actually, it's slightly cloudy, I think. You were right.
Yeah. Hoping it's going to be a more... a stronger flavour, because it's a more complex flavour. Cheers. It smells of fruit punch. If you've had Kool-Aid fruit punch or something before, it smells of that. Or the KA fruit punch that Bar make. Smells very much like that.
That's a lot more manageable.
Yeah.
Straight away. Like, I'm not shuddering. I'm not...
Yeah.
Like, that is a lot more manageable. I think... Yeah, just with all, like you say, because it's like, it does taste like Kool-Aid.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but you're not getting any of that like powderiness. You say like earthy, and it almost tastes like when you've not diluted a powdered drink.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like at the end of like the lemon ice, doesn't it?
Yeah, like
I think.
when you've got the dregs of the G Fuel or something.
Yeah, or exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like when you say earthy. But then yeah, you don't really get that as much with the knockout fruit punch.
No, it's much cleaner. It does taste like, you know, like the Bar KA fruit punch flavour. Obviously it tastes thinner because it's not got the sugar. Like the Bar one is quite thick and smooth, but it's got a lot of sugar in it. But you are still definitely getting the saltiness from the electrolytes, and you're definitely still getting the sort of... It's kind of an indescribable BCAA flavour. If you've had it, you'll know. If you haven't had BCAAs and you don't know what they taste like, then you're probably going to want to avoid this anyway, because, you know, if you're the sort of person who wants to take them and thinks they should be taking them, you'd have taken them by now. We're not here to advise you. We're not a nutrition channel. We're just a sort of review channel, and even then we only go so far as to really go into the flavours and the tastes rather than the nutrition of things. We like to mention the nutrition and address it, but we're not here to recommend people's diets.
Because first and foremost, when you're eating or drinking anything, whether it's for fitness or not, you've got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You've got to enjoy it, and if you're spending like hard-earned money on it, you know you want to enjoy it. You don't want to taste it and think that tastes like gone off powdery lemonade.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to spend however much these were. How much were these, by the way?
I've seen these vary. I think I've seen this lemon one. I think I got this. In fact, I might have got all three of these on clearance from Serious Nutrition for £1.50 because he'd had them in there a long time and they weren't selling. But I think he had them marked up at £2.50 or so. But I know Anthony at Bodyfuel has these. I think he charges £2 or £2.50, and he's got a lot more flavours, and they're in the new can design. So I don't think he's struggling as much to shift them. So he won't mark them down, and he's got a lot more flavours than these three. But
be interesting to get.
Having tried this one already, I wasn't going to spend any more than £1.50 on trying any more.
Whichever one the best one is, it might be worth just, you know, not on a video, just trying the one and just seeing if a new can design means new flavour technology, and you know, because sometimes that can happen.
Yeah.
So, right, you drink up. We'll get into this blueberry lemonade. But that one's really not as bad.
If you down it as well, I find the sort of saltiness washes down with it. If that makes sense. So it's not as jarring. If you try and savour it, you're really going to taste the saltiness.
And then it kind of leaves a bit of the salty residue on your lips, and when you lick your lips at the end, you can just taste like, salt.
So this one, blueberry lemonade. Oh, that smells really good actually.
It does, but I'm getting like the kind of the earthy, powdery taste at the end.
I'm getting the undertones of that, but
it is undertones. It's nowhere near as strong as this.
No,
and it's nowhere near as invisible as this. So we'll see how it tastes.
Oh, excuse me. Cheers. This is quite gassy. So some of these sorts of drinks are less gassy. This one really isn't. Excuse me, dear me.
That's actually really quite a pleasant flavour.
Yeah, I think this is the strongest of the three. It's
It's a very smooth blueberry.
yeah, it's a very smooth blueberry, and it seems like it's a sharper lemonade than this. But this one, it does say lemon ice, and it is kind of a sorbet on the picture. But then again, lemon sorbet is very sharp.
Yeah.
Like so, you do, but this tastes sharper than this. It tastes like the blueberries covering up the BCAA flavour better than either of the others, and it tastes like the lemons covering up the electrolyte saltiness better than the others.
Yeah.
Which is really weird. I'd have expected this to be the strongest flavour and cover up the bad flavours better, but this...
I don't think there's many bad flavours in that, though. I think it's weird. I think they're both really good. I don't think you can differentiate much which one is like hides the bitterness or the horrible taste of the BCAAs and the electrolytes.
No, they're definitely both better than the lemon one, 100%. I think for me, this blueberry one does have a slight edge over the fruit punch.
Okay.
Even though I prefer the flavour itself of the fruit punch, I think the blueberry flavour is a bit stronger tasting, so it covers up everything. So in this context, I think that's a better drink. But as just a flat flavour, I love fruit punch flavours.
Yeah, same. No, I think they're very good. If you are gonna pick up any of these, and you have only got these three to pick up, then yeah. I mean, by all means, try the lemon ice, but if you don't like it, you can't come at us.
Yeah,
because it's not that good.
No, but based on the strength of these, I think like compared to I wasn't interested in trying any more BCA drinks, but based on the strength of these two, I might pick up one or two more if I see them in a Bodyfuel. Get them from Amsterdam.
Yeah. It was they are completely different and nowhere near as bad as them USN ones. Now, I don't want to slate USN off because it's just one of those. It's the BCAA flavour, not necessarily their drink flavour. Yeah. But then, they're not known for like flavour technology and stuff.
These show that it can be done.
Yeah, with more BCAAs in a can or. Well, I think though like you say, the ratio is the same, but
it's similar. I think these are actually slightly more diluted.
Okay.
So the flavour won't be as strong, but there's not a lot in it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot in it. These have 1.5 grams more and like something like 40% more liquid there. Yeah. So, okay, but there is less caffeine, so they're not trying to cover up the caffeine as well. But I mean,
yeah, I suppose if you've got less caffeine to cover up, then. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think that'll come into it so much though.
No.
It's not like we're having Rockstar and being able to taste the caffeine through whatever they put in or anything like that.
So yeah. I've got nothing more to add.
No, yeah, we'll wrap it up there, I think.
Yeah. No worries. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Cheers. Hello?
That's the iPad, innit?